Hi everyone, it's Supervisor Bonnie Gore, and today I am here in Auburn at the Placer County Animal Services Center. Katie Ingram is the Animal Services Manager, and she's going to share with us a little bit about the services they provide. Let's start with how many animals you take care of here every year.
Yeah, so we're so lucky, first of all, to have this beautiful new facility here in Placer County. It allows us to serve about 3,000 animals a year, mostly dogs and cats, but a variety of other things like bunnies, chickens, livestock. I mean, you name it, it'll come through our door. We are very fortunate with our new facility that we're able to save about 94% of the animals that come in each year, which is considered incredibly high for any animal shelter, but especially a government-run facility. And it's something we're incredibly proud of here in Placer County.
And talk about the services that you and your team provide.
Yes, so we're probably best known for pet adoption. I think most people, when they're thinking to adopt a pet, they're looking for their local shelter. But our first goal is really to reunite lost pets with their owner. We take in probably a dozen animals a day that are missing, and we know they have an owner out there, and it's our job to figure out how to get them home. Beyond that and adoption, we do things like offer low-cost vaccination clinics, low-cost microchipping. We have a pet pantry where we have free resources for the community should they need them to allow them to care for their pet. And we also have officers that go out into the field and assist with calls out there.
Well, speaking of the animal control officers, people may not know about that function, and so if there is a stray dog, if there's maybe a wild boar in the neighborhood, you have folks who can go out and take care of those issues. Tell us a little more.
Yeah, so speaking of that wild boar, we do get unique calls, and our officers are always game to help with any animal-related issue in the community. They do help with unique situations. We will try to find an appropriate place for that boar or even adoption if we can. They will also respond to community concerns. So if there's a concern about wildlife, animals biting or acting aggressively, loose pets getting off of their property over and over again, we might do things like build a fence or repair a fence if needed, offer low-cost spay and neuter or free spay and neuter, or just provide education and resources that are going to help resolve that complaint. We do investigate animal cruelty and neglect cases, and again, those bites. So if there is a concern about an animal's safety or person's safety, please do call us here.
And your team also helps during disasters. Let's talk about a recent situation where you all helped out.
Yeah, so last summer we came into work. It was a normal day, and by the end of the day, we were all going crazy because we had a huge fire break out in Colfax, the river fire. Our officers worked around the clock for about 3 days, overnight included. They responded to about 200 calls for service in the community, anything from removing pets from a house that might be in danger and bringing them here, or going in and feeding pets that could safely stay on property but their owners couldn't get to them. We also relocated a huge 600 or 700 pound steer that was in an animal sanctuary, and they couldn't move it, and our officers jumped right in and moved it here to our facility so he could be safe.
That's great. And I understand now it is spring and it is kitten season.
Yes.
So do you all have kittens here available for adoption?
We do. Would you like to come and see some with me?
Absolutely. Let's go do that.
All right, let's go.
So we've found a couple of kittens. Katie, tell us about these two cuties.
So this is Lightning and Thunder, and they are siblings. They're about 5 weeks old. They came into the shelter with their mom. Someone found them outdoors and was worried about them. We spayed the mom, and she's gone back home. But the kittens, Lightning and Thunder here, will be spayed and neutered and vaccinated and made available for adoption.
And when will they be available for adoption?
In a very short time, probably about a week. We like to send them into their new homes as young and early as we can because it makes for a better companion and bonding opportunity. Plus, for these little guys, being at the shelter isn't the best place for them right now.
So these are adorable kittens, soon ready for adoption, but I think folks also enjoy dogs.
Yeah.
Do you have someone we can meet?
Absolutely. Let's go meet Hippa.
All right. Yes. So who do we have here?
So we have our longest shelter resident here. This is Hippa. She's been with us since November of last year. She's a volunteer and staff favorite. They just love her. They say don't let her age fool you because she loves adventures. She likes to go on walks. She will sit with you all day for petting. She's just a big love bug that likes attention and loves hanging out with people.
Wonderful. Well, if somebody now wants to adopt an animal, a kitten or a puppy, How do they do that? How do they contact you?
Yes, so you can see all of our pets that are available on our website at placer.ca.gov/animal, or you can call us at 530-886-5500, and our staff and volunteers are happy to answer any questions that you have.
Thank you, Katie. Thank you for all the hard work you and your team do day in and day out. Folks, come on down and maybe it's time to find a new pet for your family.